The next feature is assessments. This is the most beautiful feature of ReferenceGlobe, and I'm going to show you how you can conduct assessments using this platform. You can conduct exams in multiple ways. You can upload your questions in an Excel format and have a conventional exam. You can upload your questions in a PDF format and answers in an Excel sheet. You can conduct a semi-instant exam by uploading your questions in a Word document, and you can even conduct descriptive exams. I'm going to show you first how a conventional exam is conducted. Here I'm going to fill in all the details. Aptitude. Select test type, mock test or an examination. Mock test, it will not give you any results, show you any results of the students. It's just a mock test. An examination will give you the results of the students. So I'm going to choose examination. Test category, as we said, it is aptitude. So I'm going to choose aptitude. Here the activation date. Today I'm going to activate it right now, or say about 3:30, and the expiry date will be tomorrow, say at 5:35. Test duration is 20 minutes. Total questions are 20. Select test level, standard test or a category wise test. Standard test, what it does is it selects randomly 20 questions from the aptitude questions that we have on ReferenceGlobe and will create a test for you. Category wise test, what it does is it will ask you to specify the categories. For example, time and distance in aptitude or percentages. If you select those two categories, it will make sure that 10 questions from each of those categories are selected and a test is created for you. For now, I'm going to select a standard test. Navigation mode, single pane navigation mode. If you choose the first option, it will not allow the student to go back and forth or skip a question. Once the questions are started, it will go only forward. You cannot go back and forth. You cannot skip any questions. But the next option, next previous navigation, will allow students to skip questions and come back to them later. So I'm going to use that. And here you can give a description of the test. Aptitude test for demo. Then click on save. Here it will take you to this page where you have three options. Select questions. If you choose this button, it will actually select questions from the 6 lakh question data bank that we have on ReferenceGlobe and create a test for you. If you want to choose this option, it will upload questions in bulk, and those are the questions that are created specifically by you, and it will create a test. Add question is an option where if there are any figures along with the question, you can choose this option. But the problem with this is you can add only one question at a time. Here I'm going to first show you how select question option works. I'm going to select aptitude as my category, and I'm going to select time and work, and I'm going to filter. So here are the questions from the data bank that it is providing you. If I check all, it will check all the questions, 10 questions that are given here. See the questions that are given here, and I'm going to add these questions. Here the first option is asking you if you want to validate the questions against previous tests, which means it wants to make sure that are you sure you want to use the same questions that you've used in the previous test. If you don't want that, it will actually, if you check this, it will show you all the questions that you have used in previous tests. You can delete them and use the rest of the questions. For now I'm going to say no thanks and proceed to adding the questions. See, 10 questions pending and 10 questions are added. Then again I go back and I take aptitude. I select another category, ratio and propagation, and filter. Here I'm going to check all and add my questions. Again I'm going to say no thanks and proceed. Okay, here it's giving you the options of whether you want to add videos to the test, or you just want to publish it online, or you want to publish it to your college LAN. I'm first going to add videos to my test. This option with a bulb is a concept document. So I'm going to add a concept to the test first. And add a video to the test. It's asking me whether I'm sure or not. I'm going to say yes, and it's going to be added to the test. There, one concept and one video are added to my test. Now I'm going to publish it to the online, publish the test online. There. It's asking me to choose year-wise students and department-wise students to conduct the test for. If I actually choose only a couple of departments, it will go only to those students. If I choose all, it will go to all the students. And before I actually publish it, I can click on this and send an online test notifications to students through their email. And just click on publish, and the test will be published. Test published successfully to your students. Now we'll go to my tests. Here, see, aptitude, published, examination. Here you can add new questions, you can delete, you can edit here the test details, you can see the results here, and you can clone. Clone meaning you can use these same questions in another test.